The Princess Prince. A long time ago, there lived a king with 2 daughters. He used to be strong and powerful, but now he had lost a battle with the emperor. Father, setbacks happen. We will fight back.
We cannot.
Why not, Father?
Because the emperor makes every king he defeats sign a pact that the king or his son will become the emperor's servant for 10 years. Now that I do not have a son, I shall have to become his servant.
Father, let me go.
But you are not my son. I can't let you go.
But the princesses entreated with their father so much that finally the king let his first daughter go. Get the grandest steed from the stables for my travels. Nobody knows the battlefield better than a war horse. If I were you, I would take father's faithful horse. Oh, that old fellow who lost the battle? No. The first daughter had barely reached the bridge to the forest that... The princess was so terrified that she turned her horse around and rode for dear life. The king was thoroughly disappointed. Father, please, let me go.
See what happened to your sister?
I will never let you down. Father, trust me. So, thinking that she too will come back like her older sister, the king allowed his second daughter to go. She sought out her father's old horse. Oh, dear horse, you have been with father throughout his great wins and this great loss.
I have, Your Highness. There are not many warriors as brave as your father.
Will you come with me and help me with your wisdom?
Nobody but your father recognized that horses too are warriors. You are just as wise. I shall be happy to ride you through any trouble or trial that may befall you.
Thank you. The second princess rode off on the horse the next day. She had barely reached the first bridge that she saw the massive bear growling menacingly.
Remember, Princess, your greatest weapons are your mind and your heart.
Can you run faster than the bear?
Much faster.
Then here's what we'll do. Sorry, dear bear. I hope you're not hurt.
Good start, Princess.
If this is the start, then the forest must be full of far deadlier creatures. Wait a second.
Next, the princess was attacked by a group of ferocious lions. But she was ready.
Right on.
Any other warrior would have killed at least 1 or 2 of the lions.
They are just trying to protect their homes from intruders and feed themselves. No king or queen is allowed to punish them for that.
You are just like your father, noble and kind. Princess, now we are in the territory of the dragon with 12 heads, and there is fire coming from each of those heads, straight at you.
"12 heads? He won't know which head to turn where." Now that he is burning himself over with his own fire, time to ride.
Dear Princess, I have seen you have ridden so far without harming a single animal or tree of the forest. Take these seeds and plant them with the flowers. Good will follow.
Thank you.
The horse took the princess to a cottage in the woods.
This cottage belongs to a genius and his mother, who is a witch. Mind you, if the witch learns that you are a woman, she will make you her servant. Be careful.
The princess went to the cottage. Yes?
I am a soldier, and I have lost my way. Could you spare me a place for the night, please?
The witch let her in. But in a while, she suspected that the soldier was a woman. She is definitely a woman.
A woman in this forest? Impossible.
I will prove it to you. These flowers will wither if kept at the bedside of a woman. So, the witch kept the flowers beside the princess's bed. But the princess was alert. The moment the witch left, the princess soughed the seas the spirit of the jungle had given her.
Mother, I told you, this is a soldier.
I don't believe that for a second. And I will imprison and make a servant out of her.
Well, good luck. I have to tend to Ailina, beyond the 7 islands.
You have her captive. Just force her to marry you.
If she doesn't agree by the end of the year, I will.
She got away.
Whatever you do, do not pursue her. For the moment you reach the lake, the spirit of the jungle will not spare you.
The princess rode off and finally reached the emperor.
Your Highness, my father, the King of Fertimal, has, as per your treaty, sent me as your servant for 10 years.
Ah, join my other pages.
The princess lived and worked like the other princes who had been made servants by the emperor.
How does a lazy man like him win wars, especially against someone as brave as my father?
He doesn't go to war. He simply sends his best commanders and us pages. My Ailina, the love of my life. Whosoever tells me the whereabouts of my Ailina, I shall set free.
Ailina! She has been held captive beyond the 7 islands by the genius.
Oh, how do you know that?
My travels have taught me a lot, Your Highness.
Very well, then you go get her back.
But she is the love of your life.
Else I shall increase your sentence to 20 years of servitude.
The princess went to consult with her wise horse.
The genius goes home every night, and that is when we must reach, and this is how.
Your Highness, I will go, but I need 20 ships of the finest merchandise of your kingdom.
The princess sailed off in one of the ships along with her horse. When she got to the island beyond the 7 islands, she pretended to be a merchant and took with her a bag of the most beautiful collection of things.
Who are you?
I am the merchant, and I explore the different lands to sell my goods.
There is no customer here for you. Go away.
Oops! I am sorry. I shall.
Go inside the palace and meet Princess Ailina.
But
Go. You saw his wares? Our master, the genius, has been trying to impress Princess Ailina for a long time now. Maybe if he buys her these precious things, she might be pleased.
Princess Ailina, here are my wares for you.
Go away!
I am here to rescue you, Princess. The princess, though go to my sheep, to see them rest.
The moment Eileen got into the ship, the princess sailed off. When the genius and the soldiers came to know, they were furious.
Princess, come on. Go near the lake of the spirit of the jungle.
I will get you now. Welcome to my territory.
how could you? Now you must fight me.
They will take care of you. Your Highness, Princess Ailina.
What took you so long? Huh? Ailina. Oh, you are far more beautiful than I had heard. I want you to be my wife.
But I don't wish to marry you.
I am the one who rescued you from the genius.
Not you. Your page rescued me from the genius.
Woman, How dare you? You will marry me because I say so. Women do as men say.
You have no right to force her to marry you, even if you had rescued her. She is not your slave just because you are a man.
I will teach you some manners.
Set all of these pages free. Princess Ailina will be sent back home respectfully. And finally, my father deserves to be the emperor, not you.
And thus the princess was reunited with her father, and in this empire, no woman was ever treated as second to a man ever again.